Just think of it as turning your movie group chat into a podcast. I am one of your hosts. My name is Jazz.
I am Jason. And man, per usual, I got some house rules I want to run through with you. So let's get started. One, we will be spoiling this review. So if you haven't seen it, you haven't watched it, please stop, go check it out, and then come listen to this review. Number two, please like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know, let your church members know, let your family know what we are doing over here at the Was It Good Though podcast. Number three, have fun. We just kicking shit, having fun with my friends. That's what we do. And last but not least, this is not a kid-friendly podcast. So if you're watching with your kids, that's something on you that has nothing to do with us. Let's get to this review.
Nothing to do with us at all.
I need to fix that. The one take, I tried it, but yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's fine to me. I think it's funny.
I bet it is funny to you. You ain't saying it.
It's not funny to you?
Fuck no, it ain't funny to me.
If you ain't like it, why did you not? You could have redid it.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm constantly hearing, I'm like, yeah, that could be fixed. You know what I'm saying? There's some areas of opportunity in there. Kind of like on the green home front. You know what I'm saying? I think black. I think they're holding it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we getting into it, man, because niggas is getting past the gates. Niggas is sending hits like they that man. Like I'm sick of men sending hits and these hits ain't even going through right now. And yeah, man, we got to get into it.
Yes. This episode 2 of House of the Dragon. Rhaenyre the Cruel is what the episode is named. Like they got a nickname in the streets, and sis over here just like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I was asleep. I ain't putting no hit out on nobody.
Not this time.
Look, man, listen. She was upset. Fresh off the dragon, fresh off of seeing Luke's remains. I get it. But yes, this episode pretty much starts off where we left off in the last episode. We see the aftermath of Baby J losing his head. How, when you saw all of this unfold, like, what was your first thought?
What's the retaliation of this moment, right? It's what are they gonna do because this happened? Like, how are they gonna retaliate because the kid got his head decapitated? Is the hitman gonna fold or is he gonna hold? You know, that was my next thought in that moment. Yeah, that was it. That's what I was thinking. And you know, how would whoever Alicent daughter, how is she going to be after this? Like, what is she? What is next for her? Is she going to turn to, you know, what's the Lannister girl?
Cersi.
Sorry, is she gonna turn into like a Cersi type of character?
Oh, gotcha.
Or like, what is, you know, what happens with her? Is she going to be like Cersi's baby boy? Like, is that the route she's gonna go? Like, what's next for her? I feel like she important. I think she's a bit more important than he was. So I don't think that's how it will go though. I feel like she got some more stuff to talk about. Maybe she's gonna do something down the road, or even she may even go back and hear the actual thing her father told her mama, and she may, you know, that may be a falling out later down the line too.
Yeah, I think probably Alicent is more concerned that make sure Helena don't tell the streets what you saw last night. That's on the front mind of Alicent. She ain't thinking about her grandbaby. She ain't thinking about Aegon. Nobody. She just like, so make sure you don't tell nobody what you saw last night, for real though.
So last week,
you was Team Alicent last week.
I'm still there. So my question was, so last week you said that Sir Criston Cole hadn't done anything just too crazy to get him on that list of getting out of here. Has he moved up at all this week? After this
week, he moved up twice. Because like he got a promotion this week. You know, I've never seen anybody do a terrible job but continue to excel. It's crazy. And I'm just sitting here like, Aegon, like, chill. Talking about he's done more this past hour than you have. And I'm like, whoa. Like, what are you talking about? But Criston seems so petty. Like the meltdown that he had during this episode was so irritating. Because he seemed like his certain behavior seems like some behaviors that you can run across people in today's society. They fuck up and they try to project and blame everybody else when it's just like, my nigga, you the captain of the like you the leader of the guard and everything. Why you over here asking everybody else where was they at? Nigga, where were you at? Like, I'm just he trash for real though. But he do gotta to get further up that list, he gotta definitely do something else. You good?
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Oh,
I think it's mine though.
You said you can't hear me?
Yeah.
What about that? Technical difficulties? Let me see what he's coming. What's up, Chris? Having some small technical difficulties, but we talking about well, you Team Black, so I'm not gonna say your friend Alicent. What's going on, Tiff? Thank y'all for joining. Having some technical difficulties. My co-host will be back. But how are y'all doing? Can y'all drop which team y'all are on? Team Black or Team Green? I'm just gonna start calling them Team Snake because they some
there
snakes.
We go. Yeah, somebody tried to call me, and I'm like, bro, no. Your ass knew when you seen me on this motherfucker not to call me. I'm gonna start sending hits out, but I'm gonna make sure they go through because I'm gonna hit the hitman too. Which, why ain't they killing the hitman? You should have somebody to knock them off too. You trying to think they're gonna get paid? Fuck that. This Game of Thrones, get them out of here too.
So, speaking of hitmen, I would think it would take a lot more to get information out of one than what we got in this episode. Blood switched up before they even start doing anything to him.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the dude that chopped off Baby Jay's head. Like when Sir Loras came into his cell, he was just like,
if you got caught when you be trying to snitch before they get to your ass too,
they gonna kill me anyway. They caught you with Baby Jay's head. You aren't surviving. You're out of here. You're done, Jason. If you think, oh, maybe information gonna help me out,
what would you? Okay, so if you get caught with the prince's head in your bag, what would you do? You just not gonna say nothing. You just gonna take it.
I'm gonna try to run as fast as I can. Now
yeah, he want to move. He want. I don't know. He didn't. I don't know.
Or at least have a way to where what I just did is not gonna have me surviving this. So I'm going to have to take myself out just to
Yeah,
keep from getting tortured.
because I mean, because we know because we understood both missions that were sent by Damon and Chris Stone. Both missions were suicide missions. You weren't. There was no intent on that person coming back. I think we
Absolutely.
understood, which is crazy. In that, that's what I'm so mad about. I'm like, bro, one of my favorite scenes of season 1 was when Buddy switched over and gave her the crown. That was one of my favorite things.
You were sad when he died.
Bro, I was mad as hell, and I'm like, and I'm correct. Like he killed her Rhaenyra's twin won, but he couldn't. I guess he couldn't live with the death of his brother, so he took himself out.
So I thought
It
feel
was
like
the other way around.
yes, and I feel like it might have been an error in the process. I feel like Ray's twin died, and then the other one just killed himself, but that don't make no sense.
It was because of the either way they did it because of the love for the other brother. It was like, nah, I can't, because I'm the one that had to do this and I was
Right.
treacherous. I had to do it. But I think it was the one that was on her side though. He was like, I'm sorry, Queen, but I can't, or whatever he said, and he took his own life, because it was just like, nah, like if he felt so compelled by the duty of this job to come and have to kill his own brother, like it ain't even worth it for me neither. Which was crazy, because he looked like I don't know why they should challenge Kristen. All of them, because they know what the fuck he doing. He is of that whatever fucking guard he is. He fucking when he shouldn't be, and then he fucking the queen, the ex-queen, and has been. You fucking whore. Like,
yeah, let it out. We don't support Kristan over here at all.
Man, like, cause it was like he's talking about I'm finna get, cause I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a good plan, but I think if Buddy really wants to do it, he could have got it done. He went in there, his brother called him, man, fuck my brother, I'm finna go get the queen up out of here.
So let me ask you this, and we learned the aggravating hoe whose voice I cannot stand. Her nickname is the White Worm. That's a wild nickname, but whatever. So Rhaenyra was just like, I'm gonna go ahead. Damon said, with the information that you provided, you can leave. I'm gonna stick to the word of my house, loyalty. So as she's about to leave, she sees the twin on his way to the castle. Now, you can make assumptions that she warned them that he was there. What do you think? Because I was curious if they're gonna go back to that. I don't think she told anybody, because Ray was beating the shit out of her pillow like she was about to get the best sleep of her life. And Eric was walking around as if he patrolling like he always do.
I feel like that's why he turned around to the room. Because her not going and actually stopping and turning around, I feel like she would have done the right thing in that situation, because that's who she is. Like, she hears, she sees, and it made a lot of sense that for her to be the person to see him, because of the first episode, she was like, last time I seen you it was two of y'all.
Right.
Now it's just one. So then him finding out, I don't think it would have been so quick for the people, because nobody else came in the room. Like, I would have thought the person that he seen as he went into it would have been there with him. And they over there trying to figure out who is who. And I'm like, bruh, and like I said, within that would have been a fucked up thing as well, because it's like you trying to figure out which twin on my side versus which one not. Why the fuck they wearing the same clothes? Or maybe he just had that outfit. Like,
yeah, I mean, you can't roll up in there with an outfit ain't nobody seen on the street before on the block. You gotta blend in with everybody else.
But you would think they'd switch it up. Like, nah, we ain't wearing them no more because they got them. You know what I'm saying?
Jason,
I want black armor.
do you know like when this was? Like, they not thinking like that. They're not like, all right, so we gotta change up our swag.
What, they going by team green and team black, or is that just a Twitter thing?
Well, no, that is.
I'm like, shit, they already doing stuff like that. They know they can have
No, I'm saying that's not the first thought on their head of like, all right, we got to change our gear.
Shit, that's the first thing on my mind. Like, hey, we gotta. We
Nigga,
finna,
look
hey,
when you was born, of course.
I'm just saying. Are you right? You're right. Shit, I get the shit. Gangs been around a long ass time.
How long you think it'll take for them to get some new swag? We like,
Shit, not long. Shit, hey, get them dragons. Hey, get some niggas in order today.
But you over here trying to get soldiers. You can't just put people to work just to get fresh, clean armor of different color.
It's just the people that's next to the queen. We gotta identify because it should have been something where we're like, hey, he got a twin and he worked for the other side. That's some cold ass writing though. You really think about it. Like they really made it where the twins split up and made them fight, which I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. It was better than the twin fight at the end of Game of Thrones.
Huh?
Not twins, but the brothers. Or maybe they weren't even brothers.
You talking about the mountain and the hound?
Yeah. It was better. That was a better fight. Them niggas. I don't think there's a better fight than them two in the whole lore of the show. In my opinion,
the Viper versus the mountain.
That. Oh shit, you're right. However, I don't know.
Jon Snow versus the White Walker. Jason, what are you talking about?
Jon Snow ain't throwing he didn't even throw no hands for real.
Nah,
he didn't throw no because that's what I wanted from Jon Snow and whatever the battle of the bat. That's what I wanted. I want them to throw hand where it's like I like seeing niggas get into. I like seeing niggas get active. Them niggas it just be one nigga beating the shit out of the other one while the other one trying to run. Them niggas was not running. They was jacking. They put
Brienne and Tarth was fighting niggas.
What was your favorite Brienne fight?
That one over there in that season.
Ain't no damn Brienne fight. Is the Viper? The Viper. You said the Viper in the hand. Who Viper?
No, the Viper in the mountain. That was what Oberon.
Is that Oscar? Yeah. I'm gonna say Oscar Grant. It's the other one.
That's in The Last of Us.
Yeah, they look like in my head. But yeah, him. Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
I'm not gonna lie. I would watch their subscription. I would.
You're sick.
But
you're sick.
Nah, that fight is probably the best fight from Thrones. Actually, I'm not looking for Jon Snow to have a fist fight against a White Walker. That's crazy to even ask that. Do you think the White Walkers out here boxing niggas on their free time?
The White Walker didn't the White Walker beat his ass and he had to run?
I mean, he got he was going through something.
Man, nah, bro. That's the top. Well, if that's the fact, that's the top 3 fight. Then them twins was throwing hands.
Yeah, and you got Rhaenyre in the back, ducking and dodging, looking like everybody from Players Club.
I'm like, shit, swing, throw something at somebody.
I'm not jumping in that fight.
It would have been 3-on-1. They would have figured out who the real person was. He was like, Mott's me. And then he would have been like, all right, jump him. You would have figured out which one is.
It's crazy. This is the second episode where you had siblings or somebody with a sibling die. Because the last episode, Helena lost a kid and then they mama lost 2. That kind of fucked up. They really just like, siblings need to get up out of here. But to me, like the opening scene to this episode, I said Otto Hightower needs to die.
Man, man.
Like homeboy is coming up with a whole PR stunt for his grandson.
He made. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It makes sense, yes, but it's fucked up.
What else he supposed to do with that situation? You gotta
just got the baby head 35 minutes ago. Let them niggas process that.
You have to make light of a fucked up situation. That's one of the best ways to do it. What would you have done at that point, Jazz?
I'm giving folks at least 24 hours to process that shit. We still
24 hours. We're trying to win a war. You bullshitting.
Jason. It ain't like the motherfuckers about to come to our gates tomorrow.
How do you know? They got dragons. You don't know what these niggas may
We got
do.
the biggest one.
One. That's one dragon.
We got two big ones. Two big ones. Like, it was just, all right, so, yeah, the baby dead, so we got to figure out how we going to let the people, get the people's sympathy from this entire situation. And you got Aegon over here going crazy, which, of course, I understand the outrage of all that. But do you think in this scene he was more concerned about his legacy more than his son?
Who?
Aegon. Nah, this is true. Every episode, shout out Nelson, every episode Aegon takes an L. I mean, he does, but he shouldn't even be sitting on the throne.
He shouldn't be king.
He shouldn't.
But
now my question was, do you think he was more concerned about his son or his legacy?
You referring to Aegon?
Yeah. Because he was
his
just
son.
like,
I think it was his son. I don't really think he cared about what comes after him personally. Because he not even a good king. He know he's not a good king. But that being his son, that's gonna be a thing. But then that also being his, I think legacy comes second. Because you have to think about that as well. Because I think he know his mom and them full of shit. Like they gave him something that he wasn't supposed to have. I think he knows that. So I think it all plays a part. But in that shit, your son get killed in that battle when he was trying to be peaceful, like he was trying to be cool, he was trying to be fair. You know, you could tell he a kid in this because he wasn't even trained up for it. Rhaenyra is trained up for it. Rhaenyra is running that motherfucker like she was, even though her dad was trying to have a son so goddamn bad with like, damn, that's his sister. I just thought about that.
Yeah. They don't even seem like they siblings.
Aegon is her sister. Damn, that's crap. I forgot about that.
I mean, Aegon's wife.
The brother. The brother. Aegon is her brother.
Yeah.
It's Rhaenyra's brother. But yeah, Ray deserved that role. He not trained enough. He ain't been into it enough to even know what the fuck he got going on or what to do in that position. I think this may have been my favorite episode of the series so far, though. And you know, like I said, you said Otto got to die, but Otto, man, that nigga Otto was talking them up. He was talking, but he was. I wish he had hands though, because it would have really made. It would have, because he should have slapped Aegon a couple of times. Look, you little bitch.
Listen. I'm gonna say this for real, which is I'm gonna compare the two shows. Sorry, be prepared. Game of Thrones characters and House of the Dragon, because I know at the beginning when I started watching the show, I was just like seeing some of Tywin's behaviors in Otto, because Otto seemed like he was giving me Littlefinger and Tywin vibes, and I'm just sitting here like Tywin would never. And did not let Joffrey get none of that shit off. He said, if you have to say you king, you not a king. And Joffrey sat there stuttering like a little bitch. And Otto over here getting stressed out while Aegon is just like, he chose me. Is that what your mama told you? It's like everybody knows. Everybody knows. Even Aegon, or excuse me, Aemon. Like all of them know that Rhaenyra is supposed to be queen. And so you sit up here and thinking like you can be mad that Ray got them bastard boys or whatever, but she got two from Daemon and they got white hair. So, you know, she was able to get some in later. But like,
shout out to them too.
Who?
When they brought them into the company, I enjoyed that they brought the kid. I typically don't like the kids, but I enjoyed the scene between. I enjoyed the scene between them and their cousin.
So right, and have you seen? Have you noticed how this show is showing the kind of mother that Alicent is versus the kind of mother that Ray is?
You can't do nothing but you can't do nothing but help. That's why I said like as far as when it comes, Rhaenyra was, and she was the wild one as a kid. Like, she was the one that was going crazy, trying to do X, Y, Z, and like it's when she just everything she does, it comes with a side of nurture. When it comes a side of caring, even when it came to a side bitch, she cared about the side woman.
Who?
White Worm.
Wait.
Damon Ho.
Oh yeah. Would you have let her go?
In that situation, I think she framed herself in a great way, and I probably would have, because I don't think she did anything wrong. Like within that, because now remember, she was there before Rhaenyre was even, a thing. Like Rhaenyre was a baby when he was messing with her, and then he left her to go mess with. He literally left her to mess with her. I don't know if he still was or whatnot, but you know how they do. Yeah, you know how they do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I love that conversation between them two, because you can just like the tension in that room was thick.
I mean, I think for me, if I was Rhaenyre, I wouldn't have let her go, but I would have tried to make her an ally.
But how do you make someone?
Oh, we're gonna get you a room.
Who's a prisoner. She's a prisoner. You can't make her an ally. And then it was like,
I give her a job.
So at this point, who's worse, Damon or Kristen?
Oh my God, that's tough.
Because he really used her, kept her chained up, and just left her left her there.
That's because Rhaenyre had just cussed him out and said everything that I said on this show last week, that Damon does not love her. She finally called him out on it. How are you?
Every conversation hit on this episode. I'm sorry, back to you.
Nah, you're right. Because I was excited to see Rhaenyre go off on him. Because how the fuck we at a small council meeting, I'm learning about my name being thrown in the dirt for killing a kid, my nephew, and the person who put out the hit is sitting there with a straight fucking face. Rhaenys knew immediately who it was, because she was just like, Rhaenyre not gonna do this. And there go Damon just sitting there. Didn't even tell her, didn't even give her a heads up or a warning or nothing. And she knew. Like, Damon lied to her face. It's like, I just told him to go do what, son for a son. Like, it's not my fault.
Man. But I understood Damon.
At what point? Please tell me. Please tell us.
So
what?
Because it's a game. It's literally Game of Thrones. Like, everybody is playing for that number one spot. Now Rhaenyra hasn't played it dirty. You know what I'm saying? So that's where she's gonna falter to a certain extent. Like, she's not playing dirty, which you don't have to play. You don't have to be dirty to play the game, but you have to be willing to play the game to a certain extent. And like, she's not. And now Damon gonna play it from every side, every angle. He don't give a fuck who he fucking in that situation, whether it's the wife, whether it's his kid. Everybody for him. He got rid of his wife. He done got rid of 2 wives. Shit. He ain't had no emotion, no feelings to it. But when she told him, my dad did that not because he's scared of you, but she said he was what? He
didn't trust him.
He couldn't trust him. He couldn't trust him. So I get that. I understood you can't trust him. Now, on the other side, yes, he did use Rhaenyra as a manipulative token, because had he been okay and secure in Rhaenyra being able to take care of everything, which I understand you want to have a man, for whatever reason, that firstborn son is that for whatever point. But you had been around a daughter who had been seeing it, had been watching it, had been trained up, had learned all the history, had known all these things, only for you to then try to pass it, XYZ. And then when that's not what happened, you pass it back. Like, now I'm going to give it to my daughter. And then you confuse it with your wife. who is not really a confusion. She knows she was wrong.
Yeah.
But it's all about it's all about public
perception.
The public perception. My whole thing is, if I can make it feel, I can make it. Shit, we see that with the Drake and Kendrick thing. If I can make it feel, seem, or look a certain way, that's what it gotta be. And if I don't like you on top of it, it don't matter if it's true or not. I'm gonna die with whatever side I want to go with. That's what it is, and that's how we gonna ride with it. So, yeah, but I get it, but I get where Damon is coming from too. One, his whole thing, like, and that man, I don't know, he might should have popped up right then. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who?
Ray.
Nah, fuck that. Nah.
She said you, whatever this is your feeble attempt at your to have power as you whatever you lost your lost attempt at the king your last attempt at the crown or whatever. I said, oh, she done lost her mind. I'm mad too. I'm out here killing babies, girl. Who are you?
You over here putting plots on folks and babibies getting killed. We need to be mad at your ass, and you blaming everybody else.
Fuck that kid. I don't know that nigga. He on the other side. Fuck that nigga. That's the ops. He can go.
He gone. He's definitely out of here. But during the funeral, I'm watching it and I'm sitting here like, if that baby body fall in that fucking puddle of mud, it's gonna be death at a funeral. And I could just see all the town folks grabbing at the baby.
Bruh, picking the baby up, the head over to the side. Like, dog. I ain't like, you know what? I ain't like that because it made me think because I don't like that scene because it made me think of Emmett Till. And like, I get the point of it, but like, don't use a white baby to put that image out there. Like, I understand where they were going from, but it made me think of Emmett Till, and I was like, nah. I do want the baby to fall out the casket now. I want to see that baby roll.
I ain't gonna lie.
That baby fall.
Like, when he was moving, I said, that head about to come off. Them stitches ain't tight. And
then the family cursed. Everything bad is happening to them. Oh, I got the line now. Rhaenyre said, you trying to manipulate her at the grasp of his stolen inheritance. I was like, oh, killer, get out of here. Because she going too, why she say that?
What you mean, why? You over here fucking up my position. I'm trying to get allies.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But then, but shit, it was fixed because Aegon.
They was going to blame her anyway.
And they would, but then you got Aegon and Kriston shit. They killing the rat catchers. I was like, damn, the nigga with the dog ain't even up there. But he was the last person they showed. I was like, damn, they did get him. I was like, damn, at least somebody got free.
The dog. So let me ask you this, because I noticed this on my rewatch. So in this series, Otto was upset with Aegon for putting all the rat catchers outside the castle and showing it to the people, and mothers and seeing their sons and stuff. He was so appalled at that action. And then it reminded me of in Game of Thrones when Joffrey would just throw heads outside the castle and it would just be normal. So I've been seeing certain like elements of things that seem like early on, they weren't so ruthless to show death and murder and bodies and stuff in King's Landing. And then we see 200 years later, they just like, all right, yeah, go ahead and throw that head up there so they know we don't fuck around. To where they're not so, I guess, the thoughts and opinions of the people in King's Landing mattered in Game of Thrones, but they matter in this series.
I think it matters more now because we're talking about position of the crown, and it's up in the air. The king has died, and you see the split between a family and the perception of everything, because they're still trying to figure out who's going to really be the person. You got Rhaenyra running some side, you got Aegon. I don't know why they just didn't decide. It's like, no, I want all of it. I can't just be okay with this piece. I want all of it. Like, I gotta have it. And Rhaenyra, like, she was like, I feel like Rhaenyra was cool with her position, but Aemon fucked it up. Aemon is what
Yes.
really. Aemon killing her son is what like, nah, you know what? I was cool with it, but now I want all of it because he didn't have like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they and these niggas and I don't know. Like that's your family. And what did you think about him saying he regret that moment?
I didn't feel sorry for him at all whatsoever, because it's one of them things to where you brought all that hurt, that anger that you dealt with as a child, and you get on your big ass dinosaur and chase after your nephew who's on a baby dragon. Like, what did you think would happen? And so I didn't feel bad for him at all whatsoever. Man, fuck him.
Nah, he ain't. I don't feel sorry for him because, like, for what? What are we feeling sorry for him for? I think he's still fucking that old lady he been fucking.
The one who was holding him?
Yeah,
when
like
he
a
was
baby.
Body. Yo, I saw that. I said, man, what? Aemon, I'd probably walk around mad too. But he's a good fighter. But that scene was wild. And he obviously got mommy issues. I think both of the sons do. And the fact that Alicent is there to be a mom to them, but she just chooses not to. She chooses to get dick. Says a lot as to like the stuff that her kids is going through. And I thought it was at the beginning, she was more upset. She was just like, yes, the child is no longer in pain, but what they did to my daughter, what they did to the girl. And they also don't really say each other's names that often. They be like the girl, the boy. And I thought it was interesting when it was the villain. They called the murderers the villain. But that just might have been terminology used at that time. But what do you think about Rhaenyre sending Baela to King's Landing to monitor the heirs?
That's risky. Very, very risky. I'm assuming I'm assuming she really cold when using that dragon. I don't know. But that's risky to send her over there because they watching. I feel like they finna be watching, so I don't know how she gonna be able to get that off without being seen. It makes sense though, like I said, so she can kind of keep position and see what's going on. But shit, she got to feed that dragon. The dragon gonna have a mind of its own.
What if you see something? You can't call nobody.
You got to go find a raven real quick.
What?
Or fly your ass back real quick, and I'll be just NASA and Damon bitch ass gone. Why did he got black kids? That nigga's racist. I don't understand why they give him black kids.
He don't pay them no attention.
Man, where's my phone? He got to and then you got that part too. Now Damon not in the fold. Now they saying niggas gonna fall, not gonna side with Ray no more. And it's like, bro, for what? That nigga ain't did nothing worth nothing.
Yeah, nah, he be on some bullshit for real. Like Damon might be in my top 5 characters that I do not like. I do not like his character. I was rooting for him a little bit last season. Hell, actually, I probably wasn't. He just didn't irritate me. But this season, it's just he's starting to irritate me. But I know he's not gonna die no time soon.
Yeah, you think him and Damon gonna have the standoff? Him and Aemon gonna have the standoff, or
I think so.
Because I will say I did appreciate that though. Aemon said I appreciate him. He thought of me so much to send a hit out for me. To let me know he afraid. I said, damn, that nigga gangster. Gangster for real.
Oh, that's love. You trying to send a hitman out? That's love right there. I don't think Damon knows how to love, Nels. I don't think he knows how to love at all whatsoever.
He ain't even had them little girls. Why he love them? He did have them, huh? He their daddy?
Hell no. Wait. No, I think they was already there. Wait.
Them his.
She ain't already had him kid?
She died having his last one though.
Wait. They look like they 100%.
They look like no. They look like Rashida Jones. That's what they look
No,
like.
they don't. No, you lying. Nope.
They like Rashida Jones to you?
They don't look like Rashida Jones. Wait, them his kids for real? Because I
Yeah,
damn
them
sure
his
thought they were
kids.
stepkids. I thought
Nah,
he
them
married
his kids.
into that situation.
Nah. He married into a situation, but them his kids. That nigga was looking for any way to get close to something that had power.
He a fucking
That
leech.
man, that nigga, man, he like Littlefinger, but with action.
And with kids. Damn. Okay. So he's a terrible father. Like, I've never really seen him have a conversation with them girls. That's why I always thought he was a stepdaddy.
Bro, you would think so.
Yo. Well, it's definitely a possibility of that. Because I was just like, wait, what? So we got we see two storylines getting built. We have Hugh the blacksmith, who was asking for money the last episode, and Aegon was like, I got you. I don't think he's gonna get that blacksmith money. Sorry, Hugh. And then we have Alan and Adam are black sailors. Do you have are these characters that are like grabbing your attention, or you just like, I don't give a fuck about
I'm trying to figure out who this broke. I'm trying to figure out who this broke nigga is. The broke white nigga is. Who is that?
Yo,
who is he?
Hugh came out of nowhere. He's a blacksmith, and one of his kids is sick.
Okay, yeah. He was one of the ones that was speaking to the king, and like who is he even equivalent to in Game of Thrones? Like they ain't talking no broke niggas in their first show.
I don't remember no broke niggas in the first season.
The wildlings is broke. Okay.
They were savages, so that's different.
Okay, you right. You 100% right. I don't remember no. Oh, you know what? The nigga that Arya gave her virginity up to, he was broke. He was the king's son.
Gendry. Oh, but he had a job. He was a blacksmith.
There we go. Connections.
If these motherfuckers, well, actually, Gendry was a bastard of Robert Baratheon.
He was a bad, but he wasn't kicking him no money back. That nigga was broke.
Oh hell no! I mean, Robert probably had as many bastards as Aegon. Aegon could really go in the street and be like, "All right, that's mine right there," and just bring them to the Red Keep, and then that could be his other son. I don't know how Elena gonna feel about that, but it is what it is. So you're not excited for either one of those?
I don't know what the fuck I was trying to figure out. Did I miss something? Like, why are they so important in this story right now? I mean, a black dude, it's cool, but like, that's one of them situations. Like, hey, we got the keys. What you like? He got a lot of keys over there. All you gotta do is you helped him out. You held him down that gunfight. All you gotta do is ask him for a couple. He'll lend you some. Like, no, I was out there, bro. I know what's going on over on that side of the world. Them niggas in Westeros is losing it. I think that's right. Westeros. I am not. Are you? If you was Alan, would you try to team up with the Sea Snake?
I mean, so I guess it depends on what I feel like my purpose is. If I ain't got no family for real, and if this job got really good benefits, why not?
Really good benefits. You just gotta survive.
Free travel, free food, get paid, and you with the Sea Snake who is like on his shit. I can see how that could seem like an honor for real. But so you just gonna stay home? You be like, no, I want to work for them, even though you're gonna end up having to go to war anyway, staying in Westeros. Oh no, they're not. Where they at? No, they're by Dragonstone.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Chris, that's a wild list. Free travel, free STDs. I don't think they was even considering no STDs back then. Definitely not. And also, Jason, why do we keep seeing Alicent in the tub? We get it. The bitch bathes.
Hey. I wonder if they sell that bath water somewhere. I'm trying to see.
That's disgusting.
I'm trying to see. They sell the bath water. Let me know. Send me the links.
Wow.
They be trying to make sure. They be trying to make sure she be clean for Sir Christo and get up in there. This nigga in the bed sitting like Scream, like Billy Loomis at the end of the bed, just sitting there. Bitch, why are you here? Who gave you the go ahead to come here?
You know what movie reminds me of us? Now he would say play. He would say play.
Man, these niggas, man. They have a suit. I don't think I've seen a relationship as toxic as theirs ever. I was Love and Joe. That's about it.
I'm pretty sure there's some toxic relationships out there.
They be out there killing kids.
Now I ain't seen one where the mama's like, "Fuck my kids, let me go fuck my dude." I haven't seen that because that's definitely the path that she was on. Which is, I have some words for the character Alicent. I'm gonna hold those for now. But if you were Rhaenyre and you have Daemon and he leaves, would you go ahead and let Team Green know it was actually Daemon that acted alone in the killing of that child?
Nah.
Oh, so you want to give him up? Okay.
I wouldn't. Cause I mean, what difference do they? What they don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with them. They have killed my kid. Why am I telling them anything about anything? Because at this point, if I am, it's for me to go ahead and set my plan in place to kill them at that point. Because ain't shit. What are we talking about for real?
I mean, that could also possibly be an option. Because then you have it to where you making way to go ahead and get your throne for real, to where it's nobody that's going to challenge you. Then again, I think the small council will still have an issue.
They will. They're going to always have an issue.
Yeah.
Always.
But the scene where you had Aegon and Helena walk past each other, that was another deep scene in this episode because they just both looked at each other same day that their child was murdered. She seemed like she was trying to get a reaction out of him because obviously he's upset. Like they both been crying and they just made eye contact and he just kept walking. Like I felt so bad for her in that moment. Well, I've been feeling bad for her through this entire series, but I feel like that would have been a great moment for him to comfort her since she was there. She saw the entire murder happen. They had a knife to her throat and everything, and she basically had to make a very tough decision. And she was just like, "Oh, okay, he's not gonna say shit to me. Let me go back to my room." Does he blame her? Do you think I guess for not saving it. I don't know. Maybe for not saving the child or not doing enough.
Saving what child?
Baby J.
Who?
Helena. Maybe that's why Aegon didn't say anything to her when they was walking past each other with the steps.
No, I think they had to hold it together. It was more of a moment of them having to hold that entire situation together because the only people that can really relate to the moment is them two niggas. Like they lost a kid. Like it wasn't what else was supposed to, I forget that that's his sister. So like she lost her son nephew. Like that's crazy. Like to lose your son and nephew in the same moment, like and they're the same person is crazy. That's wild to think about. Like that probably was a good thing to happen because that bloodline was kind of fucked. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, you know.
But like her husband, brother could have comforted her. He's a double family member.
I don't think I don't think he blamed her because like what the fuck can she have done? She would have died. The son still would have died. Everybody, you would have lost everybody in that situation. You gotta understand, we can make more. You know what I'm saying? We can make more of him. We can't make, we this thing here that we have, keeping the bloodline pure. We can't do that no more, sis. If you gone, how we gonna keep this going?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Aemon,
No, if she's dead, Aemon and Aegon can't do shit.
Nah, they gotta go find Rhaenyra. Right. We sorry. You wanna come through? We need
And
to.
that'll be a perfect, you know what I'm saying?
That would be some Targaryen shit.
I wouldn't.
That's so gross. Cause it don't even seem like they're siblings. I'll be forgetting that that's her siblings. Those are her brothers. But yeah, it was wild. Did you have any favorite scene in this episode? I know you said you enjoyed the entire one, but did you have like a favorite scene?
The conversation between Rhaenyra and Damon, that was great. That Otto getting onto Aegon for how weak he is. That was great. He was like, damn, you couldn't even keep his daddy's dignity. I said, cut his head off now. Cut his head off now. Man, he was like, man. I don't, and I'm like, man, at that point, I was like, man, I feel like Alicent she has a play going on that we don't know about behind the scenes, and like I understand, I got that she was gonna do what she was gonna do with Kristan, but was that like a moment of happiness or like what? Because I didn't understand that, because like it was like like that I guess moment of passion. She's slapping the shit out of him. I'm like, okay,
That's
so
foreplay.
is it? Shit. You slap me like that, boy. We finna go to the back. We going outside. We finna get in the ring, because you not finna be beating on me like this.
That's the queen.
I don't get no fuck.
Look, that's why you wouldn't be Kristan.
I couldn't be Kristan. Hell, I would have been. I'd be up under Rhaenyra, nigga. What the fuck you mean? I would have been.
Jason, I'm like, I will be your whore.
I would have 15. I would have been here 15 years. I would have been good.
He turned into the one thing he didn't want to be. He is such a bitch.
That's typically how it happens.
Aegon said, yeah, you're going to be the king's hand. Sir. Like, who, me?
Who? Tight. So can he be the hand and be whatever the fuck he is? Nice guard or whatever?
Nah, it's just the hand. Because the hand is like, if anything happens to the king, the hand has to be able to take that place. So him being a king's guard and the hand is like, hell fuck no.
Shit, Alicent might kill her own son and take the spot.
Would she be able to?
I don't think she can be queen.
Nah.
I mean, but so if he die, what happened to because he don't got no son, so he don't get it. So where it go now?
It would go to Aemon, because that's the brother. And Aemon can marry Helena, because when they were younger, Aegon was just like, I don't want to marry her. That's my sister. And Aemon was like, I would do my duty. He said, oh, hell yeah, I'd definitely marry my sister. Like, he was down for the shits at a young age. But, and that's one thing that the Lannisters didn't, well, I guess, because Cersi kind of could have married Joffrey to his sister, but she sent him off to the Martells. She was just like, it's fine when I do it, but my kids ain't about to do that. That would have definitely been some weird shit. But do you have any predictions going into episode 3?
Man, I ain't got no more fucking predictions, because I was saying who gonna die first. They done killed my nigga. I don't know, Sir Eric. Why the fuck they mama named him Eric and Eric?
Spelled it.
It was pretty cool though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, now that was fucked up, man. I ain't like how they did. I ain't like how they did, my boy. I ain't expect that shit at all. I was like, oh wait, the twins, not the twins, because Sir Cole come in that, man. Prediction. I don't know, because we got 4 seasons. We know we're getting 4 seasons of this. Like that's happening. I guess it's like the slow roll. Like I feel as if Alicent and Cole are about to make up a plan now. I think they got something coming that we don't know is happening. I don't feel like the season ends with them having the upper hand. I do think Rhaenyra and them will have the upper hand when the season ends this time. But I don't know what is unveiled before we get there. Like what leads up to how we get there. Like I don't see her killing somebody, but I feel like her getting something that she been wanting or something like that, like a situation. Okay. What about you?
So I feel like a few of my predictions are kind of like they're definitely not going to happen, but I think the son is going to come back. I can't think of his name, but Ray's first husband, who is a Valerian. I think his character will show back up at some point. I don't know if he'll just come out of nowhere with it or one of his parents dies. But for him to find that out, that means he has to be in contact with somebody in Dragonstone. But I think he'll probably pop back up. I think he'll be the piece that might have you second guessing Rhaenyre's loyalty. As of right now, Rhaenyre is my MVP. I trust her. She be on her shit.
MVP? How she get the title that big?
I fucks with Rhaenyre. I fucks with Rhaenyre.
What has she done to get this much love?
First off, Rhaenyre, Damon like, we about to go. That ain't no order. You ain't the king. I'm out of here. And when one of the guards was stepping to Ray's face, she said, mind your place. Didn't even look up. She about, you gotta sit your ass down. It's the queen you talking to. So like her presence, I fucks with Rhaenyre. Look, that's who I trust. She hasn't done anything for me to second guess her trust. Sorry, Tiff. It is what it is. But
she ain't did nothing. She ain't did nothing for me not to trust her. But she ain't did nothing for me to be in love with her neither though. So Rhaenyre, I'm in love with
you in love with Alicent.
This is
only
lust.
Thing that she has done was take a bath.
This is lust, not love. This is lust for Alicent. Right. I love Rhaenyre, but my lust is for Alicent. And I would definitely sneak into King's Landing and take Cole out for her.
Who's that black guy over there? He doesn't work here. Sneak in. Yeah,
I'm a slave, your master.
What are you doing on the royalty floor, slave? Oh, I got lost.
Niggas get lost. Get lost. Kill him. What?
You a sick man. You a sick. Look, y'all ain't about to be lusting over that hoe. Shout out to her for taking baths, and Ray knows how to go to sleep to punch her pillow.
I don't know who got the bed. I don't know.
It don't matter. So
trying to find out.
When Alicent and Otto were talking at the end of this episode, Otto lost his job again.
Damn. He should have died the first time he lost his job, though. But continue.
You said what?
He should have died the first time he lost his job. He got caught on some treacherous shit. Why did they kill him then? He was just like, man, he ain't gonna be no issue for me. Nigga, he was definitely an issue for everybody.
For Cersi, he was just too trusting. But Otto says he was like, I gotta go. He said, I gotta get away from you niggas. He said, I'm out of here. Peace. This exchange was funny, but also very important because Alicent was like, Father, I have sinned. Otto said, I do not wish to hear it. Like,
I don't want to hear none of that fuck shit you got going on, young lady. I know what you and Cole be doing up there. You done lost a key. What are y'all doing? Oh my God! I know he going back to old times. He's sick of her. I don't even want to be around your whole ass no more. I'm sick of your puss ass son. I'm sick of your whorish ass. You got this. He supposed to be the most honorable person on the floor, and he messing with you, whore. I'm done. I am done. I wanted him to go out like a G. He should have crashed out for real. He should have started whooping ass. He should have gave him some granddad ass whoopings up in there.
He ain't got that Tywin dog in him.
Tywin would have killed everybody. Tywin would have been a new king. It was like, wait, what? Yeah, Aegon died. Alicent dead. Kristen dead. Shit, everybody. I'm the king and the hand. I don't need nobody. Oh, nah, Tywin would have burnt the damn building up with everybody in there. And he would have been the only one outside. I don't know what. I thought she was in. Yeah, I don't know.
There was no way Kristen was gonna look Tywin in the face and say, "Watch what you say to the king."
Bruh, nigga, man, Tywin would not on. What was his list? What was it?
Tyrion.
Tyrion was the only person that could have killed him. Nobody else would have ever got that close to him or like caught him. And White Worm kind of remind me of Shay.
Yes, she does give Shay vibes.
I think she may be a little bit better because she ain't did nothing. You know, she ain't did nothing shiesty. You know, Shay was just going for whoever had the most money.
I mean, that's kind of
but I like her. She said, you know, I realized that no matter how much you got, on what side, how good a person is, they all the same person at the end of the day. I'm like, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, White Worm can die though. I really want her to die, but they're just putting too much importance on her fucking character, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna have to hear her voice some more.
She might be Rhaenyra hand.
Oh God, there's no way she would put her over Rhaenys. Unless,
as
long as Rhaenys don't do no fuck shit.
Rhaenys, man, she a sea snake. She a sea snake. I don't know why you put so much love, put so much in her. You just don't like you just don't like Shorty voice because she's from a different country, man. Let that go.
Yeah, that's not it. It's just super annoying.
She speaks many tongues.
The bitch voice is aggravating.
You gotta let that go. She got a heavy tongue. I get why they be going back.
All right, God. Back on track.
I never got off.
But Otto mentions Old Town, which Old Town was mentioned in Game of Thrones when Jon and them were at the wall.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I think initially he was going to go north, but Alicent was like, yeah, no, don't do that. Go somewhere else. Because he said, I'm going to go get Darren, Alicent's son. Do you remember this bitch having 3 sons?
Oh, Alicent?
Yeah, I don't remember her having 3 sons. So
actually, I feel like they both had 3 kids.
Who? Rhaenyre got a bunch of kids.
She got 5 or something. Huh?
Yeah, like that makes me fucking.
Them niggas, we got the black hair kids and you got the white hair kids.
There's no way you're gonna sit up here and pass all them off like they're all Targaryen. Like, yo, Ray, come on.
It's just ain't in the blood.
But we see Sam. Oh, okay. Right. So that's up north, but Otto is going somewhere else. But for anybody that's a book reader or knows any kind of information on Alicent's hidden son, please let us know. I'm very curious because I feel like I was on Twitter and I saw some images of people referencing him because they call him Darren the Blood or some shit like that. I don't know. Somebody correct me. I know y'all will. But I'm curious of his character. So I guess we'll see how I go. But I definitely don't remember him in season 1 unless they just shipped him off to the wall. Was like, he seemed like he gonna be trouble. So let's go ahead and get him up out of here. Unless she was fucking somebody else. Wait. Now there can't be no side baby, right?
Who? Alicent?
Yeah, like could that be?
I feel like she had 3 because it wasn't just. Wait, she had a 4th kid?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Otto said. Otto was just like, I'm about to go to Old Town to speak to your son, Darren. So
maybe it was a baby.
Okay. Nelson, are you sure about this or
he read the book? Leave that nigga alone.
Oh. Wait, for real? Are you sure? Are you lying? But
I mean, it could. I mean, if we go back, there might be another kid that we missed. You know, they be popping up.
Nah, because I remember Aegon was out there doing some creep shit.
Aegon. She had a. I feel like they had a baby though. Like there was a baby, like a small,
like an extra baby,
like a baby when they came to the house, when everybody came to the house and they messed his eye up. I feel like it was a baby at that time. Rhaenyre and them had a baby, and I think Alicent had a baby at the same time. But I mean, what the fuck he staying with? Because he wouldn't have been older than.
If he in Old Town, he probably over at the wall. I don't know why they would ship him off though, but
That's the other part of it. Like who nigga? Shit. I wonder if it's Chris Stone kid. Hell,
that's what I was thinking. But like you see here, Nelson said Alicent's son in Old Town is from Viserys, and he has a dragon.
I got the family tree. Let me pull it up.
Oh, that shit saying that shit too long. Like
I gotta go to Alicent. That's it. I ain't gotta go too far.
But I'm curious about that for sure. So did you think, okay, so I do have a question. When Helena was looking up at the sky and during the funeral, and there was a bunch of dust and shit in there, pollen. Luckily, she had a cover over her eyes so nothing got in her eye. So you had that scene, which was one of the best shots from this season of her looking up. And so it's like dust.
This was a very great shot episode. The cinematography was on point.
It was. And so then you had a scene of Rhaenyre also looking out, and it's like she was looking at dust. Do you think like they were communicating with each other, or is it just like a lot of pollen in Westeros around this time because it is becoming winter?
Yeah. I think that's not illusion, but it's alluding to the Battle of the Dragons or the Dance of the Dragons, like just how crazy it's gonna look when that happens. Like it's the inevitable end. That's what I think in that. That's just what I thought of that. Cause like where did that shit even come from? It was just random as hell.
They've been doing a lot of like shots to where you're seeing the characters' facial reactions. And I will say Rhaenyre, perfect. And also Helena. Just seeing their facial reactions to where you're not getting dialogue. You're just seeing the emotions in their face. I think all of the performers in this series have been doing a great job. So
okay, here it is. Yeah, so yeah, no, it was Alicent. Yeah, he just a baby. I don't know who the fuck he with, but he the baby.
Oh, so they must have just got him out of there.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but he the baby between them. I'm trying to see. Oh, he go. Okay, and ain't Damon? He got them two girls. Yeah, he got them two girls with the black. Not with Lena.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely thought that was somebody else's kids.
Shit, it could have been Chris Stone's. Yeah, nigga, you know.
No, I meant Damon's daughters.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, did you have any other scene that you wanted to discuss or go over?
Nah.
Okay. I think I was able to cover all. Oh, my read for Alicent. That whole ass heifer. All right. So this is pretty much for Alicent, not the actress who is Olivia Cook. She's been doing a great job performing this character. Alicent, you are a hypocrite, penny smelling, snake slithering, clown face ass hoe. You thought employing your ex-bestie's bitch boy was going to bring you joy, but I pray you never get anywhere close to achieving joy. You chose dick over comforting your son, who had just lost his son. Instead of comforting your daughter, you went to go get dick down, and you also put her in a situation that flared up her anxiety. I want to give 10 mothers in the Westeros universe that are better than Alicent. Yep, 10. My nigga. Cersi, Catelyn Stark, Liza, who was Catelyn's sister, that creepy bitch. Talisa, who was Robb Stark's wife. Yep, she was a mother. Gilly, Melisandre, she gave birth to a ghost baby, but still, she was a better mother than this bitch Alicent. Rhaenyra, Rhaenys, and I'm going to say Ray's mother. All of them are better mothers than Alicent. Team Green, I don't know how the fuck you can even side yourself with this hoe. But you do, and you are. I'm so sorry for that. And that is my read for Alicent. That's all I got.
This nigga really made a poem about this bitch. That's crazy.
Listen. When I did my rewatch, I'm sitting here like...
Nigga was fed up. Nigga was fed up. I get it, though.
Man, look.
Yeah, she definitely was like, I should. That nigga and that bitch, he was tore down. She was like, yeah, never mind.
Let me go get some dick. And let me go smack him in the face.
I mean, I don't think she went to go get no dick. The dick was just there, and she took it.
Oh, okay. All right. But that's all I got. Look, she was a better mother to her ghost baby. Now, her acts after that, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I can't sit up here and say who was better to kids or not. But yeah, so it is what it is.
I don't have anything else, man. I'm excited for what's next. It's a lot of good TV out coming. We got a new episode out right now. Bad Boys Ride or Die. I keep wanting to say for life. Bad Boys Ride or Die is out now on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever else you stream podcasts. We had a good friend, Crystal, on that episode. Interview with a Vampire is coming to an end here soon. If you haven't watched that show, please watch it. We gonna get into it next month. The Bear is back this week. They dropping all 10 episodes, which I don't like, but
wait, what?
there.
Are you serious?
They dropping the whole series. That's that. I feel like that might be a Hulu thing, but they dropping the entire series in one day. So be mindful. This is your spoiler alert here of what motherfuckers going to do. And the boys been going crazy. They really been going crazy. I didn't think they can get crazy than what they've been getting, but they done got crazy. That lobotomy over some ass fucking is crazy to me.
He changed his mind up quick. He said, "Oh, bet, come on." I said, "Damn, all right."
I get it, man, but you know how I feel, man. When they put the sisters with the others, I can't pull with it. Right?
But he's a.
A-Train was right there.
They hate each other though.
That's when most relationships come from.
It's not too late.
It is. I'm not going behind him.
Yo, I definitely think A-Train would definitely go behind the Deep.
I don't think so. He gonna die this season. I think he gonna die this season, but I don't think so. I think A-Train out of here because they give him the redemption arc. That's why I think he's gonna die.
I mean, I guess we'll see. We got a few more weeks, and we have that on our list of things to review, along with Interview with the Vampire Season 2. So y'all keep a lookout on what we have coming in July. We are hitting back on shows. Even though this is a show that we're reviewing, we started putting back in our regular Tuesday rotation. There's a lot of TV out there, like Jason says, so we want to make sure. And this is shows we watching and that we are enjoying, and we definitely
actively chatting about, conversing. I just haven't been in the main chat, but we do have a chat with everybody that can come in. How I'm going to tell everybody to start conversing and then not converse, right? Fuck y'all. I don't care. It's mine. I can do it. Like, no, just man. I'm here when I can be here. Niggas busy. Niggas got. You see, I'm in the car. It's like, yeah.
Ain't nobody asked you where you was at, Jason, because they saw you in the car the whole hour and 15 minutes, my nigga. It's no judgment. It's no judgment. But
man, yeah, you got it.
Nigga, we both can't say you got it, and then ain't nobody say that.
Oh, courteous ass nigga, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right, man. But look, I appreciate everybody that just chatted with us, talked with us. This is going to be trying to have a weekly thing. We can do this chat. Eventually, we gonna link up with another channel so I can get on their ass because they on some. Well, not they. Our guys on some bullshit right now, so it's gonna be exciting. No, we have another panel coming once I get my schedule under control, so we can do that. Tomorrow, I think there's an episode of Talking Ish that'll be coming out where Jazz got to talk about the pop out and show niggas concert, the Ken and Friends concert. So y'all gonna check that out. I wasn't able to make it. Jazz was, so she held us down.
Was able to represent with them. That episode is crazy. Y'all definitely check it out. Woo! You learn a lot. But what Kendrick say? You got to pop out and show niggas. So shout out to the Talking Ish podcast. Yes, episode drops tomorrow. And please be sure to like, subscribe, rate, review, all of the things. I think that's it. Oh, I'm in charge of the button over here. My bad. I'm over here like, come on, finish it up. I got the power. Ha. But yes, thank you everybody for coming through, chatting with us. We appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. It was a good little podcast. Cheers.